I'd like to welcome you to Emran's podcast. I'm also doing the video recording. Hopefully it goes well. Let's. It was good last time. Last couple of times I've tried. So let's hope that this will go well. Today I'm just trying to review my 2022, the year, a great year that I was trying to repeat what I could not do on year 2020. So this year has been great. I would like to thank my 2022, the things it has shown me. One of the biggest highlight probably is, other than running 19 events and or taking the photos in many 8 or 9 or 10 events and so on. More than that, if I calculate some of the other things I do, that is like more voluntary work, covering many races. The highlight probably for me is running 3 marathon majors in two continent and 3 countries. So it was and 3 weekends as well. So it's a back-to-back weekend. That probably is the highlight of the whole year. But as it goes for me, it's every time I'm able to run and pace and be out there is always great. Things. Let's go from that's the highlight. The disappointing, couple of disappointing for me is and was that Little Rock, I was not able to hit my time because I was 5 minutes behind for my pacing. That is the only time I have not hit my time, but I was able to. I got behind in mile 18. I could never recover on the big hill if you have ever run Little Rock. So it was a little faster pace than I normally pace. It was a last minute ad for me, but this year I'm going back to my normal pace, or at least try to find a pace that I can always pace, 4:30, 4:45, and so on. But that whole thing taught me a lesson to kind of mindful about, throughout the race, from the beginning of the race. Hey, you are a pacer. You have to keep your pace in a certain time. We always say to our pace group, say, hey, if you fall behind, you just have to catch up with us. We don't try to go fast, but we have to maintain certain pace, so that way we don't miss time or we rush at the end. So things like that. That was one big lesson for me. I kind of learned that to kind of manage my time better. That's while I'm pacing, and it really helped me as I was pacing 3 marathons and 3 weekends and so on. I paced so many this year. I forgot to do the count, but definitely that was a good lesson. I did race one, a marathon, Mercedes marathon, which I'm going back. I was not well trained, but definitely I was able to run that. Lesson from that is basically I was trying to run as fast as I can, kind of fall apart, but still able to do 4 hour sub 4. I think I looked at it as 3:55, which is not bad. One thing is I don't train as hard as I used to do. If you don't train harder and you're trying to race harder, sometimes it's not possible. So you have to maintain your training, so that way you are able to go run the races that you want, and cannot expect run a 3:30 marathon while your training is 4:30. In the past, I used to combine, as most of my running buddy know, that I train slower, race harder. But in this situation, I have not been training as much. The next one is running Lake Martin, my 7th Lake Martin. Some of you may know or may not know. In 2021, I was not able to complete the race, kind of mile, about 18, not 18, probably it's 20 something plus. When I came back, I started having this pain of, actually it started really early. Let me rephrase. Rephrase. It's really started mile 8. I was having some plantar type of issue, and it kind of lasted. I started feeling bad in mile past 18, like 20, 22, and then I kept going, finished my 50, and then I kind of rested, which I should not have done that, and I dropped it at mile 55. I don't know if you know that whole story, but this year my goal was to finish Lake Martin, and I did. But it was one of the slowest 100 mile I have ever run and I ran. It kind of gave me a perspective. I ran 36 hours and 17 minutes. Don't forget that 17 minutes. It was a long time being out there for that course, especially when I have done the same race for 25 hours, almost the same course. And over the years I've done 25, 26, 27, 30, 32. So this was the slowest one I have done. It was difficult, but one of the joy of having finishing a race or completing a task is that I was able to finish even if it was slow. So it doesn't matter. So usually I tell people, if I run 36 hours and 17 minutes and 100 miles, it doesn't matter. You can go out and run or slow or keep moving forward. I took a lot of naps, and the goal is to finish a race. So that's what you start. That is pretty good. I did that, but in May I think I sustained an injury, my own fault, trying to show off a little bit in off season, and that kind of lasted for almost a whole year. I think I have not completely recovered 100%, but I think I'm at 80 to 90% now. But that whole injury was like a plantar like an issue even this year now. But I don't consider it was a plantar. The funniest part is that 2 weeks before or 3 weeks before Berlin, I was doing a 15-mile run, and I could not hardly walk at all. And then I started riding a bicycle. And that really helped me. So let's kind of switch to other sports I added this year or continued. Riding a bicycle was a really good for me this year. I did a lot of that in 2022. More bike riding, walking, run, walk, and all different kind of things I was able to do. It was good. I produced a lot of videos for you guys. So if you haven't seen it, do visit the Marathon Runs. M-Runs. If anywhere you find Marathon Runs, the social media handle, you can see that. Definitely, as year went, I got really busy. Fall was really busy. I think I raced more this fall than in the last couple of years. So it has been a good year for me. Coming out of last 2 years, 2020 and 2021, I try to make up as much as possible. As I move forward for 2023, there's a lot to look forward. I'm hoping to produce more videos like this, instruction videos, varieties of videos, and bring that to you, and try to have more podcasts, and have short videos if I'm not producing longer videos, and so on. So basic thing for 2022 is not just to survive. We survived 2020, 2021 just to kind of live it. So live the 2022. I did do that. I hope you did that too. But as I go forward, and a lot of you are making a resolution now, some of the resolution we can talk about that once we get to 2023 is, we were not able to keep up, and we fizzled out by February. Most of the people, first 2-3 weeks, and people just kind of fizzled out of their resolutions. Just try to, for me is for 2023 is more going to be try to make it better than what I did in 2022 this year. I would like to get more training, discipline of training. That's what I talked about a little bit, and we'll talk a little bit more. And commitment. Most of you see me committing and running and racing, but I know me, and I know where I lack and what I do. So I'll try to improve up on that, and I'll bring that to you. Producing, like I said, more instructional video, more videos for YouTube, and longer videos. Sometimes I get in the race, people ask me about, people say, hey, I have watched your video, I've seen, because I produce a lot of videos here, the long distance races, Blood Rock, Pinhoti, Lake Martin. So these are the 100 mile, or people looking for answers and how that whole thing works. I have not able to produce a longer video this year for all these races, but as I go forward, I will do that. I know that I have a Lake Martin and Blood Rock that I recently did. I have those video ready to put them together. Editing takes a long time. Trust me, that's kind of why I like the shorter format. Some of the shorter format, if I do it correctly, I don't need much editing. I would like to produce a better video, better audio, but editing takes a lot of time, and I don't have as much things I do. It just gets really busy. I would like to add a little bit, a few more races for pacing this year, which I'm already doing that. I will publish my January of 2022, maybe even February of 2023. I mean, to you and show you what's up, what's coming. So there's a lot of races that are coming. So let's kind of switch the topic. Before I switch the topic, let me just say that I would like to thank 2022 for everything it has done to me. Try to make me better. Try to make me better person as I go forward. I would like to make it even better and produce more stuff and provide more. So you will see me more. Hopefully, I will be able to go places and meet a lot of you out there. So as we switch to 2023, like I said a minute ago, resolution. People are making a resolution and fizzling out. I would like you and I will tell myself is to make a simple resolution. Simple. It doesn't have to be the whole year. Maybe a month, a week. So try to have achievable goals and then kind of repeat. That's one of the things I would like to do is repeat. Try to get better. I read a lot of books in 2022. I would like to read more books on 2023. So that's other thing you can do. Read more, enjoy more, and try it. If you have not been able to get out. Get out. If you've gone through injuries, as long as you can walk, you can always go out and walk. Walking is a great. I know as a runner, we like to run, but there's nothing wrong with the walking and going out and walking a dog, walking your kids, walking to the mall. So if you're a good walker, you can finish 100 mile or marathon, half marathon, in any time. In most of the races, you can actually finish them. So definitely it's doable. You don't have to be fast. You just have to be out there. That's always what I say. For 2023, please do make a goal of being out there more, exercising more, and try to have an achievable goal. Sometimes we are just thinking, I gotta go out, and I'm a victim of that myself. I was like, I gotta get out. I gotta run 3 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles. If I don't do that, I don't want to get out. So you know what happens? I don't get out, and I don't get to do anything. So now I'm just these days I'm watching TV. Doing some light moments, and I would like to learn a little bit more. I know there's a lot of resources out there, and I'll show you what I'm doing in this year. That things I do as I watch TV, or as I do things, or getting a long phone calls. Instead of just sitting down, just kind of move around, and I know sometimes it may not be doable, but just standing up while you're on the phone is also maybe helpful. And a simple thing like that. I don't want you to have a complicated stuff, which if you have time, please do that. If you cannot just stand around and just think that you're going to get better at it and running a marathon, that's not what I'm saying. Just all I'm saying is just try to make yourself, agile, active, and there's many ways to do that. So definitely let's make 2023 better. Like I said, I'll produce more videos, try to be more out there for you, and get more content. And like I said, I'm lagging. I was lagging on producing a lot of this longer content, the videos in 2022, but but as I move forward, I will produce more. And I'll really, as you watch this video, if you have gone this far, and I would just like to thank you for being out there. 2022 was a great year, and looking forward to make 2023 another great year. I just, like I said, I survived 2022 with all the things I was doing, trying to relearn to travel, trying to be out there. So I survived 2022, but for 2023, I like to say that I will like to live and be more than what I have done on 2022, and make a better year for me and for you and for everybody else. So thank you. Thanks for being out there. Follow, subscribe, listen, whatever you do for marathon runs, and find them. I'm looking forward to talking to you, seeing you. Stop me if I have not talked to you in a long time, and if I'm somewhere busy. I'm never busy. Just say hello. I'm going to be out there a lot, and I'll publish a monthly calendar as I go forward, so that a lot of you know where I am, so you can say hello, or come by and do some video with me, dance with me, and we'll have fun. Let's make 2023 a better year, a year where we live, have fun, and run, and enjoy, to grow, and a lot more than what we have done till now. So let's make this as a starting year for rest of our life. So thank you. Thanks for being out there. More later.